Having anxiety is definitely one of the things that has kept me in farming. When there's literally animals that have to be fed, something else is like depending on me, so I can get out of like my own head a little bit, and it's like I can kind of switch gears, and so I'm not just focusing on myself. There's something else that I have to go take care of. My name is Meg, and I'm a farmer in Middleborough, Massachusetts. The sheep that I raise are Shetland sheep. I can sell them for meat. We shear them every year for their wool. I also sell sheep to people who want to start their own sheep flocks. Breeding for me is like always a stressful time, like when the lambs are being born. I've slept in this barn on many occasions. I've slept in my truck. Come on, pretty girl, you got this. You got this, pretty girl, come on. I have so much anxiety that like, something terrible is going to happen, you know what I mean? So it makes me feel better to feel like I'm in control, and if I'm physically there, to like be able to watch it. I've only had a couple panic attacks as an adult. You get set off, and it feels like almost like water's like washing over you, and you can just feel it. Like it starts at your head and it sinks down to your toes, and you start to feel a little bit numb, and you start to feel like I can't breathe so good, my heart's racing. There's a lot more talk like openly, nowadays about mental health than there has been in the past, which I think is the direction that we should all be moving in. People should be honest about where they are, but people who are independent and strong-willed are obviously not going to be the first people to like raise their hand and ask for help. People that are in the agricultural community have a tremendous amount of stress on them. An older gentleman that I know chose to take his life. I mean, honestly, nobody knows like the exact reasons for it. But when you have the stressors of potentially not having access to land or not having access to secure housing, and then on top of that, the weather changes or your animals get sick, it can just be a situation that would break anybody. Some people who farm in rural areas in Massachusetts, like they don't have access to what they would need to help solve those problems. I have seen farmers like at their brink and at their breaking point, and I wish that some of these resources had existed then to share with them.
Appreciate it. We are like stocked.
Yeah,
I know. Well, we're supposed to be.
I do have a great network of farmer friends because I've been working in agriculture for 20 years. So I have lots of people that I can pick up the phone to talk to.
He's like, oh, if you have like a flock of 20 ewes, I would love to consistently buy 12 ram lambs off of you a year.
But if I was a young farmer, if I was new to this area, if I came from a different part of the country, I could see how you would feel extremely isolated and really want to talk to somebody about it. Even just like to know somebody else like, with a kid who's like farming. I don't know that he has like a lot of connections like this way, so he's wicked nice kid, so.
So it was a really good connection, and I just wanted to say thank you.
So we're still going roller skating? Is that part of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
7 o'clock? Go now too.
One person said to my daughter one time, like, oh, you're so lucky that like your mom works in this beautiful farm, and my daughter said, the animals always eat dinner before we do, so every day on the farm is not romantic. It's not always fun. It's not always fun for your plans to have to get canceled or changed because an animal got sick or something's dying. And, having the state step in and recognize that this is an issue that they want to support and that they want to try to help. It's just my hope that this commitment actually can make a difference in some people's lives.